JWW on the move. Welcome, everyone. Jim Williams here, coming to you from the beautiful paradise of Central Florida. JWW on the move, sitting here in my home office. Some things that you maybe didn't know, or maybe you knew and just forgot about. Today is August 6th, and today is National Root Beer Float Day. Frank Wisner, Cripple Creek, Colorado, invented the drink in August 1893. He looked out at the snow-capped Cow Mountain and he thought, man, that kind of looks like vanilla ice cream floating in a soda. So he originally called it the Black Cow Mountain. And then the kids would later shorten it to the Black Cow, and eventually it just evolved into the Root Beer Float. A&W Root Beer usually on this day gives away free small root beer floats. You might want to check it out from 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock tonight. There's an A&W Root Beer in Old Town. There's an A&W Root Beer at the Florida Mall. And I'm told there's an A&W Root Beer in Auburndale. Now, call before you go to see if they're participating in this. Pretty cool. National Root Beer Float Day. It's also National Wiggle Your Toes Day. Just in case you didn't know that. Of course, it focuses on foot health. And it's... So go around and wiggle your toes today. Get the blood flowing in your feet. Let your feet get some refreshment and relaxation. And you probably also didn't know that today is National Fresh Breath Day. I kid you not. National Fresh Breath Day. So, brush your teeth, gargle real good, and then go blow in somebody's face. Also, today is Lucille Ball's birthday, 1911. She was an actress, television producer, a businesswoman, known for her role in the I Love Lucy TV series. She was also the first woman to run a major television studio, Desilu Productions, which approved and produced the original pilots and early seasons of Star Trek and Mission Impossible. Birthday also of Andy Warhol, 1928, painter, photographer, film director, leading figure in the pop art movement back in the day. It's also said that he was the one who coined the phrase 15 minutes of fame. Also, today is the day that the first woman swam the English Channel, 1926. Gertrude Elderly became the first woman to swim the English Channel, 19 years old. Swam the 21 miles from France to England in 14 hours and 31 minutes, and she beat the standing man's record at that time by 2 hours. 1945 on today is also the day that Hiroshima, Japan is bombed by the U.S. with an atomic bomb. The U.S. dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. It killed 70,000 people instantly, and tens of thousands died in subsequent years from burns and radiation poisoning. And last but not least, on this day in 1960, the communist socialist government of Fidel Castro seized and nationalized American and other foreign-owned property throughout Cuba, including oil refineries, sugar mills, mines. It's estimated that roughly 260,000 Cubans fled the island after Castro took over during the initial, what was called the Golden Exile Wave of escapees between 1959 and October of 1962. I knew you would want to know all that. I woke up early this morning, and since then it's been a very deep day of contemplation, thinking about Adam. We have a very dear friend who sends us gifts periodically. Thank you so much, Julie, for your love and care and concern. Thank you for all the ways you honor Adam. I was thinking about Adam this morning, contemplating the life of our son. It is said we didn't know we were making memories. We were just having fun. We look back on things and we realize how precious that time was. You don't really realize what you have until it's gone. Today I'm going to share a very ordinary evening with you that I spent with Adam. An ordinary evening, and yet now it has become a treasured memory. On April 23rd, 2022, Adam took me to a Tampa Bay Rays baseball game. Looking back, it was so much more than just a baseball game. It was one of those treasured times the father gets to spend with his son. A day that seemed ordinary enough, but then it has become an extraordinarily precious memory. When I think about Adam, I remember how much he loved his mother and me. As often as his schedule would allow it, he'd spend time at our house. He'd take us out to eat. He would put us up for a night at a hotel, a very nice hotel, some resort area somewhere. And he would take us out often, he and his mother and I, and he would, when he videoed his vlogs, he would take us with him. And when you see him from the beginning of his videos, he is so genuine. He's so unpretentious. As soon as you see his face and you hear his voice, you are struck with his authenticity. His voice is smooth, calm, confident. He never stuttered. He never said, like his old man does. Adam was gifted to know what to say next. And his voice almost made you want to listen to him.
Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of the Saturday, April 23rd, 2022. Put my sunglasses on, it's a little sunny. Wearing an appropriate hat and t-shirt today because I am heading to Tropicana Field in St. Pete to go to a baseball game. Rays against the Red Sox. I saw them in Chicago, White Sox series, as well as one game at Wrigley Field against the Cubs. It was cold. Today it's like high of late 80s, maybe late 80s, early 90s. And today's going to be fun because my dad will be tagging along. I have asked him if he would like to go to a game. For him, it's about a 40-minute commute south of here to meet me here, and then 2 hours for us. It's a little bit of an undertaking, but I have not been to a baseball game with my father in about 10 years. So I'm excited. I'm inviting you to join me.
He had a kind of effortless command of every situation. Calm, steady, confident way of speaking. Made people want to take time to listen to him. Now, notice how his conversation flows effortlessly from one thing to another. And almost instinctively, he inserts humor without a second thought.
Hey, we were discussing on the way over, when was the last time we went to a ball game together?
It's probably been 10, 12 years ago, I guess.
He was here at the Tropicana Field.
This stadium, we sure did.
It was Rays and Yankees.
Yeah.
We sat on the third base line.
I believe so, yeah.
A little higher up.
Yeah, I remember Hulk Hogan was here at all the pregame.
Oh, that's right.
The pregame hoopla.
I wonder if Hogan will be here today.
I don't know, but we will.
We'll be here.
Yes, we will.
That's right, brother.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's right, father. And you're going to walk away with a bobblehead tonight.
That's what I'm told.
Yeah, you're going to get a bobblehead.
Pretty cool.
I was talking to the gentleman over here who's working traffic. He said there was about 12,000 people here last night. They're expecting 20 today. So we're two of them.
We are. A little drop in a puddle.
A trop in a puddle? A drop or a trop?
Yes, both.
Because Tropicana Field, they call it the trop for short. You're wearing an appropriate hat.
I am, thanks to, what's his name? Adam the Woo.
That's right. I had an extra one. I said, you can't go to a baseball game without a ball cap.
I have a ball cap. One of the things I miss most about my son was his laughter. And how he had a way of drawing laughter out of me. And when we were together at home as a family, Adam and Faith, they would have me and June in stitches from laughter and tears, laughing, usually mocking something that I had said or done. I miss Adam's laugh.
Now today we're on the first base side, behind the Rays dugout.
Who's on first?
Who's on second? Who was the comedy act that did that? Who's on first?
Hold on a second.
Laurel and Hardy?
No, it wasn't Laurel and Hardy.
Stan and Musial?
It'll come to me in a minute. His mind was so creative. So creative. How does he think of what to say? Where do those thoughts come from?
We're about 5 rows back from the Rays dugout. So you'll be able to shout out stuff, and the players will be able to hear you. You working on anything you're gonna shout out?
Field goal, field goal.
That probably wouldn't go over well.
No, I haven't thought of anything.
Yeah, you have about an hour and a half.
Another thing that I love and miss about Adam is how personable he was. Personable. You just felt comfortable around him.
The real question is, what are you going to do with your bobblehead?
Abbott and Costello.
Oh, you looked it up in line. Abbott.
Who's on first?
Abbott Costello.
Yes, yes.
What are you going to do with your bobblehead when you get your bobblehead?
I'm going to sit there after I receive it, and I'm just going to shake it the whole game.
All right. So instead of bringing a cowbell, so they love having cowbells here, you'll be the bobblehead guy.
I'll be the bobblehead silent shaker guy. I should get a t-shirt.
You can make your own shirt with that. Next game, you bring a different bobblehead every time. You should get your own bobblehead.
Hey.
And then just shake it around at the game.
It will be impressive.
Or you could be a human bobblehead. Ready to go in?
Ready to go.
Let's do it.
Adam's creative mind never stopped. I'm so glad that so much of his life is captured on video, so we can relive those precious memories.
And my dad went ahead and found our seats. Well, I walked over here. They're going to get us a couple refillable beverage mugs. These are $12.50 each. Got the logo on it there, and also have, this is the same cup, but I got one of each. So I figure paying $6-7 per soda, or just a refillable, free refills the entire game for 12 bucks. So I think it was like twice 12 bucks. It was like $24 for both of these, but this will last the whole game.
Once Adam moved back to Florida, he came to love the Tampa Bay Rays. In fact, Adam immersed himself into the team, into the organization, and into its entire operation. Many of the players, personnel, and mascots knew Adam on sight because he had invested himself into their existence, into their life, into their world. And they knew who he was.
And I've been seeing this guy at a lot of the Trop games lately. Dirt Nap TV is what he calls himself. Oh! And DJ Kitty has made his way sitting on top of the Rays dugout right there. DJ Kitty! Always good to see DJ Kitty in the house. Also showing off the Randy bobblehead. Also hear Max out in the outfield.
Time to get something to eat.
Okay, stepped over to the first base food hall. Wanted to get my dad and myself some hot dogs. I asked him what he wanted to eat, and he said, "You know what I want? A hot dog." So I'm going to get us some hot dogs. He wants his with mustard, and I like mustard. What's your hot dog at? How's the hot dog?
The hot dog is good. Good hot dog. It's a good hot dog. What I mean is, the hot dog is good.
So you're
had the unique ability to make the most interesting conversation out of the most insignificant things and make them interesting.
It's a foul ball. Notice how the third base and first base coaches never stand where they're supposed to.
Yes.
So first base coach, look how far he is away from the allotted area.
The coach's box.
The coach's box is never utilized. There's never anyone in the coach's box.
They should change the name
They should change the name.
from coach's box
To what?
to that place over there.
Change it to that place over there.
So people will, years from now, people will say, "What's that place over there?"
He also walked him. Yeah, what is that place? What is that place over there? Right there. What is that place over there?
It used to be where the coaches stood.
The coach now stands on first. Does he run into second? I've also noticed it with the on-deck circle. They're not in the on-deck circle. They're outside the it should be called the outside the circle. You know what they could do? They could put seats in that place over there. We'd have a better view of the field because the coaches are not using it. See, he's not in that place over there. Everybody chants G-Man Choi. It's an easy chant. It just flows with the either Let's Go Rays or G-Man Choi.
Here comes the wave.
Looks like the wave's coming around. It's the wave going through here. That's a rarity here at the Trop. And it looks like Dirt Nap was the one that started it. Dirt Nap's running up to the top. Like a superhero. Got his cape on.
And Adam got me a baseball. Before the game started, he went down again. He knew personnel and he knew people in the organization, and he went down. There was a guy on the field. I think maybe might have been a security guard. I don't remember now. And because he knew Adam and Adam knew him, he got me a baseball. I got a baseball.
You introduced me to a fellow, and he gave me the ball. I don't remember the fellow's name.
Down on the first base side before the game, I told him that this is your first game, and he tossed you up a ball.
He did. He tossed it over to me, and I actually caught it.
You did catch it.
I was afeard that I was going to drop it.
Yep, so if a foul ball goes this direction, I want you to grab it so it doesn't hit me in the face.
I'll do my best.
Raymond's tossing up a couple balls too.
It was great spending time with Adam. And it's even greater going back now, reliving those memories. But the sweetheart of the night, the sweetheart deal of the evening, was the walk-off home run when the Rays won it in extra innings.
Okay, it's now bottom of the 10th, 0-2. Rays are down because of the 10th inning rule. Randy has been allotted second. It looks like there's a balk, and Randy's moving to third very slowly, a lot slower than he normally goes. It's not even going to slide, just going to walk right over there. Balls needs a hit here. 1 and 2. Randy trying to distract there. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! Woo! That's it. That's how it's done. Randy scores. 3 and 1. Kiermaier could walk him or could save it right here. Oh yeah! Go! 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 Home run! Home run! Yes! Walked it up! Walked it up! What the heck? Yes! Jared Kiermaier! Holy cow! That was awesome! Woo! KK! That's how it's done! Redeemed himself! Totally redeemed himself! Woo! I cannot believe I witnessed a freaking walk-off home run like that from KK. Unbelievable. Kevin Kiermaier jumping the water, Choi's jumping the water on him. Awesome. That is so awesome. Woo! Woo! came! Woo! Unbelievable. Awesome. Oh, that was good. Yes! Woo! Oh my gosh. I love it. I love that happened for Kevin. He needed that. Oh, he needed that so much. Unbelievable. That was a magic moment right there.
Adam loved the Rays. He would be so thrilled with the success that they're having in this 2026 season. He would be over the moon about the new stadium, the new home for the Rays that's coming, that was unveiled about a month ago. What an impressive stadium that's going to be. He would have loved it. I am so sorry that he won't be here to enjoy it. And I will never forget those iconic words that Adam used to sign off each of his vlogs.
And that's going to do it for today from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. The roof of the Trop is illuminated for the win. The Rays win. The Rays win. Unbelievable ending. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.
I know your life on earth was troubled, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. So go rest high on that mountain. Son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a-shoutin', love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see the angel faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. So go rest high on that mountain. Son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a-shoutin', love for the Father and the Son. We didn't know we were making memories. We were just having fun. There comes a time with that remarkable realization that ordinary days somehow become extraordinary treasures years later. Some of the greatest treasures in life are moments that we didn't even know were happening at the time. If you only knew when your last day was, how would you alter your life? Years ago, that realization came to me. And it was at that time that I decided I'm always going to tell my wife I love her. And so I say, I love you to my wife every time I see her. And again, every time I leave her side. I try to embrace her and whisper in her ear, kiss her neck, hold her tight, and tell her I love her. I remind her that she's the love of my life. And that's what we did with Adam. I did that with Adam every time he came to the house and every time he left. We would embrace. I would make sure I stood up beside him and we embraced. And I whispered, "I love you, son." And he would reply, "I love you too, Dad." And that's what we do with Faith and Ryan now. Because we do not know when will be the last time that we will embrace or speak. It's true, the saying, "The years teach much which the days never know." Years later, we understand what that day really meant. This makes me think of two scriptures. One is Psalm 90, verse 12. "So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom." We want to learn from our days so that we will learn wisdom. The second verse is James 4, 13 through 15. "Come now, you who say, 'Today or tomorrow we'll go into such and such a city and spend a year there and trade and make a profit.' Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, 'If the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that.'" That's going to do it for today, my friends. Hold your loved ones close. Remind them often how much you love them. Don't let the sun go down on your anger. Forgive each other. Nobody is flawless. Everybody's wrong about something. Make memories every day. Take lots of pictures and videos. You'll cherish them later. Take care of each other. Teach your children your values. Instill in them the Word of God, which is the basis of all life. Show them how to live those values. Read the Bible together as a family. Ask and answer life's questions from a biblical perspective. God is wiser than man. Please like the video and subscribe. Pass it along to your friends. Repost it on your social media outlets, and I'd be very, very grateful. I love each one of you. Thank you for loving me in June. Thank you for loving our son and for all the creative ways that you have found and continue to find of keeping his memory alive and honoring him. Thank you. Leave your comments below. If you have a question, ask the question. I will try to get to it and answer the question in a video. Leave your name and your town, and I will do my best to give you a shout out as soon as I can for as many as I can. And if the Lord wills, I will live to see another day, and I will see you in another video. Until then, may the God of heaven and earth, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, richly bless you in every way. Goodbye.
Wow.
Great.